Alright, back to the mini reviews. Today's request comes in from J Junior Eric 95. I don't even know how to say that. Alright, whatever. His name's like Eric Alcantar on like YouTube now because of Google Plus changing everything because Google's like, hey, you're not using, our social network, so we're gonna make you. Yeah. That's a really good way to encourage people to use your system. Anyway, today's request comes in from him, and he asked that I review either Tales Sky Patrol or Tales Adventures. And I opted for Adventures because I talked about Sky Patrol in the past. Not recently, I should probably get back to that. But I've never really discussed Adventures, and in fact, not a lot of people have discussed Adventures, which is unfortunate because it's actually a really nice little platform puzzler. The plot centers around Tails on this island, and these birds attack. I don't really know. The plot's kind of loose, but it's Tails on a solo mission of his own, and it's actually a pretty decent little game. It feels like a handheld game, if that means anything, because basically it's a slow-paced, platformer with puzzle aspects. You get to use various gadgets that Tails possesses in order to accomplish different things, and everything actually works really well. The first thing I noticed about the game, though, is the graphics look really good. I mean, this is a Game Gear game, and these graphics look great, and that's actually something I noticed that's really weird about the Tails games, because Sky Patrol was the same way. The graphics were really good, like, even when you compare them to, like, the other Sonic games, these look way better graphically. I don't know why that is. Whatever. Anyway, controls pretty nice, and, like, graphics are good, the sound's decent. I mean, there really isn't that much to talk about with this game, because there's not a hell of a lot of depth to it, but it was a handheld game, and for that, this would have been a really fun game, like, to be honest. This is a lot better than Sky Patrol. I mean, Sky Patrol was pretty good, but I actually kind of like this a lot more, which is unfortunate, because this is kind of an obscure title, too. My only real complaint is the way Tails flying works. It's a toggle, if that makes any sense, where you jump and you press the jump button again to fly, but you don't keep pressing it in order to fly upwards. You have to toggle it on by pressing jump again, and then you press up and down on the D-pad in order to move up and down. It takes a lot of getting used to, and I don't like it very much. But once you get past that, this is a really fun little game. I'd go into more detail, but like I said, there really isn't much to say. My only other issue with the game is that there don't appear to be any extra lives, so when you die, you have to go back and enter a password in order to continue. And I hate doing that. I don't think anybody likes doing that, so that's a mild problem, but the game's not that challenging. It's a pretty easy little game. And if you're looking for something to, kill some time, especially if you own a Game Gear, and you feel like being retro one day and only playing your games for about 2 hours, because of that battery life, this would be a good one to choose. Like, really, I don't have that many complaints with the game at all. It's a fun little spin-off title in the Sonic series. So till next time, this is Darkness, and I bid you all a fond farewell. Hey guys, sorry if that micro review was a little shorter than the other ones, I know. The thing about micro reviews that makes them so annoying for me is that micro usually implies small, but they're not always that way. It really sort of varies, depends how much I have to say about a game. Like with this one, there wasn't much to say. It's a good little game, but and there's only a handful of complaints. And the thing about reviewing games in detail, especially with older ones, is sometimes there's just not much to tell. I mean, I could go in and nitpick stuff, but it would really undermine the experience because it's it's a fun game. It's good. So why would I say otherwise? I'm trying to make these as lengthy as possible since you guys helped me out, but sometimes it makes it a little bit difficult to do that. So hopefully you don't complain. I don't want to make anyone mad or feel like I ripped anyone off when it comes to these, because I know some were a little long. Some ran way longer than I actually imagined. The Digimon one went way longer than I wanted it to, actually, so there's that. But while you're watching, you have a video down here and a video down here, and I don't even know what they are yet because I didn't feel like doing it before, and they're probably good. I wouldn't put them there if they weren't. You should totally click on those because they'll probably be good and you'll be entertained and shit. You should click on me to subscribe if you haven't already, and you should like this video if you liked this video, because liking
helps more than you'd think, so you should do that too, and that's really all we got. So,